What's going on, guys? I'm Jake.
Tyler here.
And we're at Apex in our office at the moment. Just hanging around.
Yeah, so that's my point. Okay, so basically, Jake and I have been here for a while, and we know some of the people out there who have been following this journey have no idea what the hell's been going on.
A lot's been going on. There's a lot that people are not aware about.
So basically, what we want to do for this video is kind of just give a recap of everything that's been happening. The summer's been dope. Last winter was dope. We're coming up on our 1 year here at Apex.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff has happened. So basically what we're going to do, and I'm going to have the video up on the screen, but me and Jake, or Jake and I for our English majors out there, we're just going to roll on and kind of just sum everything up. So the video that's going to pop on your screen, this is actually our first time ever here at Apex. So you guys can see that there's a lot of stuff in that MMA room, and then as you start to walk over into the gym, there's really nothing. So the desk wasn't there. The tanning bed. Well, the tanning beds weren't even there.
The pool table was still there.
The pool table. There was actually there was a bird cage in there.
Yeah.
All the weights were everywhere. There was literally nothing there, which was crazy. And then as you start to walk over into the other side of the MMA, no floor. There's stuff everywhere. We ended up selling all that stuff out at auction. And then as we start to work our way back upstairs, go into the sauna room. There's a tanning bed inside of the sauna room. You know.
There's a tanning bed shooting in the middle.
And then that upper instruction area. The treadmills were there, but we ended up putting a bunch of spin bikes there. They were in the corner originally. Nothing, dude. Nothing was in there. Start to walk over to the professional suites, and our current office isn't even a thing in there. There are those balls. I remember when shout out to John and Chris coming over there helping us move some things. We ate those first family dinner.
Yeah, we did.
Chicken finger subs in that office,
all
dude.
My clients do as I say, not as I do. You already know that.
I don't know what that means, but it's all right.
It means don't eat chicken finger subs.
Yeah, don't eat chicken finger subs. So, for a little background, people who don't know us, we are the Rising Athletics. Jake was actually invited to the team a year ago yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday,
Where,
yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw you accepted my offer into being a part of Team Rising, so that's pretty dope.
It's crazy how it's became like just a family. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so outside of the Rising, Jake and I, we've been through a lot getting here, and the next few videos we're going to show you is actually of my feet to start, but shout out to John and Chris. This is one of the videos of them when we move the machines to kind of get a layout for the first time. We're having some fun.
Here's the thing with the layout, people, and what I need you to understand is the floor wasn't... Oh, yeah, I'm dancing. The floor wasn't under this. So we did this... we did this whole layout, and the thing about it is we still had to move all the machines again to put the floor under it, and then move them back onto the floor.
I remember
after that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Just an example of a layout.
Yeah.
Which I don't think a lot of people understand. Like, it just didn't happen the way down there. We laid out it.
Whatever it is.
What?
I don't even know. Shout out to Dyslexic, Nick Lilly. But, I remember even after we did it, I actually went to Florida, and then I came back, and this is the next video. Again, starts with my feet, but we put half that floor in, and everything kind of started to come together. I remember coming back and being like, damn, this place is starting to look like a gym, which is pretty crazy.
It's, especially what made it look like a gym was the mirrors, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, the mirrors,
the mirrors have a huge, thing to do with making it feel like a gym.
That's true.
That big machine was the worst thing in my life.
I remember trying to move that thing. Actually, we have another video here. Hold on. It's the video of You, Jake, remember when we were cleaning the floor?
Hi, my name's Jake. Oh, what's your foot?
The floor is lava.
I work at Apex Health and Wellness. I'm the head of operations. This is our slave, Chris. And this is Acid.
This is Acid.
With me, boy.
Do better. This is when you're basically like, hi, this is my bully Chris. Oh, here we go. Oh no. And then, well, anyway, so the video will play on the screen, so it doesn't really matter. And then we had our paint day, where we painted. Brenda, you are the master painter.
Bags.
Like, better than any painter I've ever seen in my life. Picasso does not stand a chance against you.
Brenda.
Brenda cruises, and then Jake licked the paint. I do double dog dare you. I mean, after that, really, we got the bottom floor in. A lot of the stuff on top started to come together. We started having a lot more fun. So this was May 7th. So the MMA room was still had some things in it, and then we had the desk in finally. The floor actually was painted. The tanning beds weren't done yet, but the whole gym layout was pretty good.
That's still like tarped up, and that's nuts.
Yeah. And then the MMA room was just starting to kind of get done. The upstairs was pretty much done. The tanning bed finally got out of the sauna room, that people.
Sucked. Jake had to do that.
And then the upper instruction area was pretty much done. We did add a few pieces, but I mean that was pretty much it. We finally had an office. But
It took me forever to get my stuff.
Yeah, and then shout out to Brandon for helping us over the summer with our first Apex Warrior Challenge, our first intern. So that's pretty dope.
Brandon killed it, man.
Brandon was sweet, dude. Brandon really did. Brandon did a really good job. It was awesome.
Man. He was awesome.
But yeah. So, I mean, what do you think about the gym now? Like, I mean, we're gearing up for a big grand opening.
I mean, personally, Apex. Of course, I've lifted a ton of gyms.
Yeah.
And personally speaking, Apex just has this different vibe. Just has this vibe, bro, where like you just zone into what you're doing. This old school vibe to the point where if you're like an old school lifter, like us, like how we are, you can knock it out. But also, if you're a new, like you like that corporate type of feel too, you still get that feel as well. Like that's the craziest part is the vibe. And some of our machines are insane. Like I've never seen them at any other
like the
place
leg day,
except
like our
for
leg day we're gonna hit tonight.
machines
Yeah,
are insane. And it's cool, man.
Yeah, I think one of the big things for me was, I mean, I come from that football background, so it was like, we can just really vibe in here, which is sweet. One of the things we're looking to do is, it's kind of like an earbuds off event, which is every single night from the last class till about 11 o'clock. So you can come in and we'll be blasting the music, getting after it. So that's one of the things that I personally like.
That old, like I said, that old school, like get a bunch of homies together and lift
at Apex.
Lift.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of stuff you see on like these cameras. Like I don't know, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah. There's a lot more to this. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a lot of different content in this vlog. So this is the Rising Athletics vlog. This specific series between Jake and I is called the Rise of Apex. So what it does is it basically takes into account the Rising and then how we kind of tie in here as head of operations of Apex Health and Wellness. So the other things we're working on, Jake and I are both in prep. So we're both cutting right now. Nick Law. Yeah. So we'll be bringing you a bunch of that stuff. So meal tutorials, kind of how we go about our macros. Jake and I. Yeah.
What we should do?
Yeah.
We should take them shopping. Honest to God.
Yeah. No shopping.
Shopping video. Of
shopping.
What we buy. I get that's the most common question I get is what do you buy at like Walmart, like grocery shopping. And
the cool thing about what Jake and I are doing too is we're actually we're on similar plans, but we're a little different. So Jake is working on the high carb to make his metabolism really really fast to lose weight, and I've taken the different approach and I went with the
completely.
I went with the Uzoma shred program. So I'm doing that for about 4 months before my cruise. But
What you guys need to understand about that cut is that, like, normally when you cut carbs out, your fats rise, right? Your fats get higher because you need to supplement what you're losing. His fats aren't getting higher, though. Like, that's the craziest part of the whole thing is, like, you're shredding, bro.
yeah,
You're straight
yeah,
up shredding.
we're sending it, guys. We're sending
It's a
it.
full send mode, bro.
Yeah. Gotta look good. Gotta win this bodybuilding competition on the cruise.
Yeah,
you know?
no kidding, right? Apparently.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. You can follow us. My personal Instagram is tsmith2332, and Jake's is Jake Lilly 3. We're also on the Rising Athletics, which is now at the official Rising, and Apex is Apex Fit Evans. So we'd appreciate anything you guys give to us, likes, comments.
Man, if you have questions, if you have anything really that you want to learn about, you know, this facility, or like even like the pros in this facility, or you know what we do personally as trainers, or if anyone's interested into looking into this kind of field, get a hold of us.
Get a hold of us. We sing good songs in a car ride, so we'll be bringing you that stuff in our blue. It's Christmas season. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna leave this video with a Christmas vibe. Jake, you know, love you, brother, and you know this is just the beginning for us here at Apex and the Rising. So we'd appreciate subscribe, like this video, comment on this video. This is what we're doing, baby.
Okay,
we're
so I see it all the time on the YouTube.
All right.
Hey guys, like, subscribe. If you want to see Tyler do a flip, hit that like button.
I do a better handstands than Jake.
Notifications on. I don't know what else.
That's it. Later, guys. All right, we'll see you next video.